In part A of this example, we'll factor x squared minus 8x plus 12. Before starting, check for common factors. There are no common factors in this trinomial. In step 1, we'll get two numbers with a product of a times c and a sum of b. A times c is 12. B is minus 8. The first pair of numbers we'll try is 4 and 3. The sum of 4 and 3 is 7. This doesn't work since we need a sum of minus 8. The next pair of numbers we'll try is 6 and 2. They have a sum of 8. These numbers don't work since we need a sum of minus 8. Now we'll try minus 6 and minus 2. The sum is minus 8. These numbers work since they have a product of 12 and a sum of minus 8. Let's store these numbers in a sentence so we can retrieve them later. When the coefficient of the x squared term is 1, we can use a shortcut. Start with x squared minus 8x plus 12. Do step 1 to get the numbers minus 6 and minus 2. Set up the factors. Write two sets of brackets, each one beginning with x. Copy minus 6 and minus 2 into the brackets and you're done. There is no need to carry on with decomposition when the shortcut can be used. However, just to prove that this is the same result we would obtain with decomposition, let's keep going and finish the rest of the steps. In step 2, we'll split the middle coefficient. Eight is the same as minus 6 minus 2. Minus 6 times x is minus 6x. Minus 2 times x is minus 2x. The four-term polynomial is x squared minus 6x minus 2x plus 12. In step 3, we'll factor the first two terms, then the last two. X squared is the same as x times x. Minus 6x is the same as minus 6 times x. Factor out x to get x times x minus 6. Minus 2x is the same as minus 2 times x. Twelve is 2 times 6. Rewrite the plus as two negatives. This gives us minus 2 in the last term. Now factor out minus 2. This gives minus 2 times x minus 6. In step 4, we'll factor out the common binomial. X minus 6 is common to both terms, so it can be factored out. Collect the remaining terms. The factors are x minus 6 and x minus 2. This is the same result we got from the shortcut earlier. In part B, we'll factor x squared minus x minus 20. Before starting, check for common factors. There are no common factors in this trinomial. In step 1, we'll get two numbers with the product of a times c and a sum of b. A times c is minus 20. B is minus 1. First, we'll try the numbers minus 10 and 2. They have a sum of minus 8. This doesn't work since we need a sum of minus 1. Next, we'll try minus 4 and 5. These numbers have a sum of 1. This doesn't work. We get the right number, but the wrong sign. If we swap the signs of the previous two numbers, we get 4 and minus 5. This gives a sum of minus 1. These numbers work since they have a product of minus 20 and a sum of minus 1. Let's store the numbers in a sentence so we can retrieve them later. The x squared coefficient is 1, so we can use the shortcut. The factors are x plus 4 and x minus 5. Even though we've got the answer, let's keep going to practice the decomposition method. In step 2, we'll split the middle coefficient. Minus 1 is the same as 4 minus 5. Four times x is 4x. Minus 5 times x is minus 5x. The four-term polynomial is x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 20. In step 3, we'll factor the first two terms, then the last two. X squared is x times x. Four x is 4 times x. Factor out x to get x times x plus 4. Minus 5x is minus 5 times x. Minus 20 is minus 5 times 4. Factor out minus 5 to get minus 5 times x plus 4. In step 4, we'll factor out the common binomial. X plus 4 is common to both terms, so it can be factored out. Collect what's remaining in brackets. The factors are x plus 4 and x minus 5. This is the same result we got using the shortcut.